What's going on, friends, friends, and family? So, in honor of Black History Month, I thought I would share one of my favorite Black history stories because it's a part of my history, and if you hadn't noticed, I'm Black. But it's also one of the most comical stories I could probably tell you about racism. And no names have been changed because there is no guilt or innocence in this case. It is merely fucking funny. So, it goes a little something like this, right? About 20 years ago, yeah, I know, I was tour managing a rock band out of New York. Me and these four white guys, right? Great dudes. And we just played a 420 show in Cleveland. And contrary to the Drew Carey Show theme song, Cleveland, at least at that point, did not, in fact, rock. So, upon completing the show, we were given a couple of options as to how to spend the rest of the evening. We could either A, go and smoke weed with the woman working the door who claimed to have been a stripper voted best breasts in Cleveland. That was my vote. Or we could go back to the college where we had done a radio interview earlier and party with the college radio kids. I got outvoted. So we end up heading back to the college campus. And as soon as we pull up, this guy who we'd never seen before, this dude's name I think was Nitch, rolls up and comes over and goes immediately, dude, you gotta fucking help me. You gotta help me scare my roommate. He fucking passed out early. You gotta fucking help me. Now, immediately, it is abundantly clear why this man has come up to me. I am, in fact, the only large black male in the area, which immediately makes this one of the most racist, blatantly racist things I've ever encountered. However, also an opportunity for comedic gold. So, I'm processing everything, right? And I'm like, okay, so what do you want me to do? It's like, dude, I don't know. I just want you to fucking help me scare him. Like, say something scary. So, my mind is already racing. And I'm looking at the lead singer, my boy Dre, who's kind of shrugging at me like, Exactly. So as he's going through this, I start thinking, what is the most stereotypically scary black thing I could say to this dude? Now, bear in mind, by the way, still a pacifist, right? Pacifists to this day have never thrown a fist in anger and try to maintain that tradition. But I'm thinking, what could I say to scare this random, probably white dude, right? When all of a sudden, like it bolt, it hits me. You look just like the motherfucker that killed my brother. Right? So I say to Nitch, how about, you look just like the motherfucker that killed my brother. Dude doubles over. He's like, dude, perfect. I look at my boy Dre, because Dre is a black belt and me, pacifist. And I don't know whether the roommate is fucking a roid-raging football player or like 98 pounds soaking wet. So Dre just kind of gives me a nod like, I got your back. So we're heading in. But before we walk into the house, Dre pulls this delicate looking little cherry blossom from a tree. He goes, Post, just one thing. You've got to use this flower. So we walk into this college house. They lead me upstairs to this kid's room. Kid is knocked the fuck out. Maybe 98 pounds, soaking wet, covered in cinder blocks, dead asleep. And so I get this close to his face. And with no warning, you look just like the motherfucker that killed my brother. Eyes, fucking saucers, right? Just like him. From behind my back, I pull the flower. You like the way this flower smells? You like the way this flower smells? You want the fucking flower? Take the fucking flower. At which point, I drop the flower on his chest and proceed to walk out of the room, never saying another word. Kid did not leave his room for the rest of the fucking night. And I'm convinced to this day that he's probably got an irrational fear of black men with flowers. Not one or the other, but the combination, right? So most likely, right around Valentine's Day, he just sees some brother walking down the street with a bouquet and shits himself. So this has been a Black History Moment. And remember, in this day and age with the stench of Trumpster fire, it is always a good time to rise the fuck up.